Happy Friday. What's going on, you guys? We are live today. Back on track, right? I think this is like 2 or 3 weeks in a row that we've been back on track with our live. I'm super pumped. I'm excited because in my personal life, we've made some amazing strides with using ChatGPT in the businesses that we own, and I want to share that with you guys today. So today's video, you guys are going to learn some very, very valuable gems on how ChatGPT is going to take your business to the next level. So do me a favor. If you guys are watching a replay, just in the comment section, do me a big solid and then write the word replay, okay? This helps the algorithm when people see the video, because there's a lot of people who are running businesses. They're not using AI. They don't know how to use AI, and they're missing out on a ton of money. I tell people all the time in my coaching group, I let them know, like, look, this is like when Bitcoin first came out. Okay, there was that big boom. You know, you got your early adapters who got on it early. Then you got the people who kind of like waited to see what was going to happen. And then you had people on the other side of the field who were not even in the know. They had no clue what to do. But I'm telling you, you can be the next millionaire in your family or the first in your family using AI. So today, I'm not going to overwhelm you. Okay, there's a lot of awesome things that happen with AI, but I am going to educate you. This is going to be one of your mini lessons I'm going to bring to the table. And we just loaded a bunch of AI training in my course. So I'm super pumped and excited about that. We finally got to release ChatGPT, and then how we just make the system just blow up. All right. But I think that's really important that we go over some steps. So you're just going to learn some valuable lessons. So without further ado, if you guys are super pumped and you're excited and you've been waiting for someone to help you understand this whole ChatGPT machine, please let me know. Just type in the word ChatGPT, okay? I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan of this AI. Matter of fact, my wife, her name is Lynn, she just opened up a wellness center. We literally overnight built out all of her legal documents, her business plan, operations plan, all in one day. All in one day, which usually takes people weeks or months to do. We did everything in a day. Not only did we do that, but the very next day, I created grant requests, letter of intents for her business. We started submitting one. It looks like we're about to get an $8,000 grant for her business, you know, because we just been relentlessly going at it. You know, we're doing a lot of good for our community. And I'm like, why not? I mean, I'm doing grant requests from other businesses. So why not do it for this particular one that she's running? This is her first stab at being an entrepreneur. She didn't even open her doors yet, and she's about to get an $8,000 payday. So I'm super pumped about that. But I'm even more pumped to help you guys with ChatGPT. I'm going to show you some stuff that you can implement in your business. And I'm also going to give you guys some life lessons as entrepreneurs, because as you guys know, not only do I coach people in specific industries, you know, like unclaimed funds or other things, you know, I do a ton, but I try to teach people how to be well-rounded entrepreneurs. Because if you live by the principles I'm going to share with you, this is going to help you scale any business. I don't care if you're a freaking Etsy store business owner. It doesn't matter. What matters is, do you have the right tools to use in front of you instead of using useless resources that has you spin your wheels? And I see this all the time. People are dishing out hundreds of dollars to all this useless software that's doing nothing for them. I want you guys to win, but I want you guys to be smart too. You got to pay attention to what's being said out there in the media waves. Okay, when you can actually filter through all the BS, right? Just filter through all that noise. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm unfiltered here. I don't hold anything back. There's a lot of BS that you'll see on your feed. You'll see in the news. You know, just filter through that and pay attention to what the key words people are saying, not so much all the fluff. Pay attention to keywords. AI, ChatGPT, AI. It's all over the place. You will be the next millionaire if you guys implement this in your business. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to go over a couple of housekeeping ground rules, because I really want to teach you guys my FAT formula. All right. So I was a health and wellness coach for a very, very long time, and I modified my FAT formula for people who I was helping lose weight and get in great shape. You know, I want to make this for entrepreneurs, okay? Because I want you guys to be successful, and I really want you guys to refine your focus, redirect your attention, and get your butt into gear with this technology. And I'm going to give you guys hands-on training with ChatGPT today. So if you are not registered with ChatGPT or any AI, right? Bing has one. Jasper has one. There's Canva has a form of open AI on there. So there's a ton of things that have artificial intelligence. Okay, but we're going to focus on ChatGPT because that's one of my favorites. But let's go ahead. Let's dive right into it. Okay. I want to get first things first. Let's talk about the FAT formula. I want to talk about your focus. Okay. Because you guys got to think about it. You're going to get all kinds of things thrown at you. I see this all the time. People get pumped up. They get excited. They buy courses. They hire coaches. And they're like, yeah, I'm all in. And the next thing you know, they didn't even watch the video. I think Tony Robbins is the one that said only 30% of people actually get through video training courses. And I believe him because I am I'm guilty of buying a lot of courses. I buy courses because I love to learn, but I don't just learn, I execute. I love to learn things I don't even know anything about just so I can just continue to grow my knowledge, right? But other people do the same thing. But the problem with other people, they buy courses and they do nothing with it. They do nothing with it. I bought my 14-year-old daughter a course, because she would want to have like an e-commerce store. I paid like $1,000 for my daughter to learn e-commerce from this multi-million-dollar e-commerce lady. And my daughter didn't even get past the second video. And I know that because I got to log in and I can see what she watched and didn't watch. So I'm still waiting for her to actually take her life to the next level. But we got this thing, when school starts, if she hasn't done anything like her lessons, then she doesn't get to play on TikTok. I mean, that's dad's rules. That's what it is. But you guys got to establish some rules for yourself before you start letting everybody start pulling your attention. I'm talking about your phone, your text messages. Your alerts should be off on your phone. I get people all the time who try to make these unscheduled phone calls, right? They try to get slick. They'll call me through Messenger. They'll call me through WhatsApp. They'll try to call my phone if they got my number. And I don't answer. If it's not scheduled, if it's not my calendar and you're not my wife, chances are I'm probably not going to answer you. And it's not me being rude. I have that squirrel-like mentality. I will answer everybody's call. I'll answer every text message, every ping, ching, whatever, anything that I hear on my phone. I want to answer it because I'm, I don't know. That's just how my brain works, right? But if you can redirect your focus and really just have these rules set in place to where you don't let people take your focus away, then I promise you, you're going to scale your business so fast. You're going to make so much money. It's going to blow your freaking mind. Your head is going to be on a swivel. You're not going to know what happened. You're just going to become like one of those overnight successes, even though I don't think that's ever really a real thing. But you're going to become a success so fast. Your friends or family are not even going to know what happened to you. But you got two choices that's in front of you, right? You got the pain of discipline, which sucks. People don't even like to eat right. People don't even want to focus on their dietary needs because the discipline sucks. I hear that word all the time that makes me cringe. Coach, everything in moderation. I'm like, you're about to be one average looking person because no one that ever had great results, when it comes to their health and wellness and fitness, talks about moderation. Now, what is moderation? Get out of here. You're either all in or you're not. And that's the mentality that I live with entrepreneurship because most people fail, right? It's the truth. I got friends who are before and after success stories like 5 times a year. What does that mean? They lose weight, they gain it back. They lose weight, they gain even more back. They lose weight, they're like that yo-yo, right? And they don't have that mentality of being like all in. And the same thing, entrepreneurs are the same thing. They're like, oh, work-life balance. I might get out of here. When it's time to work, I'm all in. When my family is home, I'm all in with my family. Okay. I value those things, but I cannot be all in with my business if I'm answering every text message and every phone call and every distraction. Every time the UPS man rings my doorbell, I'm not running to the freaking door. No one told me they were coming over. I'm not answering it. If you're family, you know how to get in. That's the mentality you have to have. You can't keep checking your news feed and keep checking YouTube for what? For what? If you didn't schedule it, like I schedule YouTube. I love YouTube, right? I go on YouTube every day at lunchtime. That's my time where I go for my little walk. I just ate something. I go for my little walk and I'm catching up with stuff. And then at the end of the day, after I take care of the family, we all ate, we're all chilling, we're in bed. I'll give myself like 30 minutes of YouTube, so it's scheduled. I don't do any unscheduled leisure stuff. Some people, they can't help themselves. All right. So you got to make sure that you focus on your attention. What are we focusing on here? So a couple things I want you guys to do, when it comes to applying these lessons. I'm not going to go through all these. If you guys want a link, just let me know in the comments. I'll send you guys this document. This is really, really helpful. I use this in my actual coaching calls when I'm working with my clients and everything. But for you guys, hey, you're welcome for free, right? But this thing right here, I always tell people, you got to foster your resilience, right? And upgrade your skills. So stop wishing for things to happen for you. Stop hoping that one day you'll have time. Get rid of that mentality right there. That's that whole moderation mindset, right? Nothing is going to fall in your lap and say, voila, you got time now. Voila, now you got money to do what you want to do. It will never happen. You have to find a way to make it happen, right? You got to develop these skills, and then get yourself into a circumstance that works for you so you can grow and scale your business. All right. We're about to get a ChatGPT about that as well. But again, just don't hope for these things. Make it happen. Now, your attention span. All right. Now, this is really important before we jump into ChatGPT. I want to talk about your intention, because if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to have a 7-figure earning business, and I'm saying this, I'm talking to it because my wife and I have crossed that threshold, right? I used to talk about, hey, I'll help you make it to a 6-figure business, because we were making multiple 6 figures, but I can't really tell you how to become a millionaire until we've actually crossed the 7 figures. So we have crossed and surpassed that, which is great. It doesn't feel any different, to be honest. I mean, we dump all of our personal money into real estate. We don't keep anything in the bank unless it's for emergencies, right? I need right now, and I don't need anyone's permission. We got emergency money, but all my money is in property, right? And you should be doing the same thing. We'll talk about that another day. But where's your attention at? Is your attention on growing your money? Is it on your business? Where is it? Because your attention should align with your intention, right? What is your intent? Do you intend to be balling out of control one day and wealthy? Do you intend to be a grinder, right? Or do you intend to be broke? People who intend to be broke do broke people stuff. They save money. They drive Ubers, or they do Uber Eats. They just work these part-time jobs. Yeah, it's putting gas in the car. Yeah, it's making a little bit of money. But your time, you are so much more valuable. And please don't get offended when I'm saying this. I'm just talking about the truth, all right? I'm just telling you that's what broke people do. They stay broke. I've never met a millionaire who drives an Uber unless they're doing something for their YouTube channel and they're just making an example video, all right? I can never imagine, freaking Elon Musk or Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, any of those rich guys that we all know. I can never imagine them just driving freaking Ubers, right? These guys find ways to grow and scale their business. And you should too. You should find ways to create more streams. There we go. Sorry, we got live people problems. I want to give you guys an example. My parents used to tell me, hey, Joe, you need to focus more. We need you to focus in school. Well, we need your attention. Pay attention. Well, what does that mean? Well, in my world, as a child growing up, I never really understood what you mean by pay attention. But really what they should have told me is, Joe, what is your intent? Focus on that. Okay. If you focus on your intent, you want to be wealthy, you want to be successful. We need you to focus on that. We need to grind on that and do activities that gravitate towards that. Me aimlessly scrolling on social media, what value is that bringing to my business? You guys get what I'm saying right there? So don't wait for something to capture your attention. Don't wait for the sexy stuff to happen. You got to do the unsexy stuff now in order to have what you want later, like tomorrow, right? The unsexy stuff for me is searching for grants for my business, right? Looking at banks and scheduling appointments to go get business lines of credit. That's not sexy. But when that money hits my bank account, oh, that's sexy. I like that. We all want to have that 6 figures sit in our bank account, right? We all want that money, we want all this stuff, but we don't want to do the unsexy stuff. We want to go see what's funny on TikTok. We want to go see what's scrolling on YouTube Shorts. But if it's not on your schedule, what are you doing? You want to answer that phone or that text message. I'm sorry. If it's an emergency, call me. And if I don't pick up the first time, call me 2-3 times if it's an emergency. If not, leave a voicemail. We'll talk later when I'm scheduled to check my incoming messages. I hope that I'm driving this home for you guys. So I want your attention to go there, because at the end of the day, you're going to either rule your day and be in control of your day, or your day is going to control you. Let me ask you guys a question in the chat box, in the chat right now. Tell me, and be honest. Be honest. Don't give me no fluff. Don't give me no BS. How many of you all actually plan your day out? How many of you actually plan your day and follow your plan? Be honest with me. Because I think a lot of times we just wake up and we just start doing stuff, right? Some of you guys, you just launch a business and you just start doing stuff like random things. There's like no rhyme or reason to your business. You just start doing things. And then I get people knocking at my door like, Joe, we really, really want, money. We want grants, whatever. I'm like, okay, great. Well, what's your schedule look like? How much time can you dedicate? They're like, oh, like an hour. What do you mean an hour? What do you mean you can only give me 1 hour of your day? Okay, maybe 2, Joe. I'll squeeze out 2 hours a day. I work a whole shift. You guys got to understand something. And I want to just use myself for an example, okay? Because I think that's the only way, because I know my story like the back of my hand. I would work a full-time job when I was active duty military. I worked a full-time job, 10, 12-hour days. I come home, I would do my graduate degree. But before I can work on my graduate degree, I was dealing with my children and my family, and I was the cook of the house. I make sure everybody's good. Then I'll do my homework. And then after I did my homework, I make my plan for my business I was also additionally running. I don't know if I ever slept. I don't know if I slept. But see, I made time. I'd find ways to make it happen. And if I was exhausted, well, I'd go to bed, no distractions. I'd wake up early. I'd get up an hour earlier than normal to work on my business. And then when I go to my lunch break, I don't need to sit down and have a meal. I'd work on my business. I would carve out time. Like I would try not to disrupt my family, because at the end of the day, my family was my value. I couldn't impede on that non-negotiable of taking away from family time. So I had to sacrifice. I had to get the gritty. And then when I was making money, I invested in a person to help me make more money. So now they gave me my time back. I paid someone to get my time back, but then I can keep growing my business so I can keep growing my income. Okay. So again, get in control of your day. Don't let your day control you. This is really, really important. Okay. And again, like I said, you guys, if you guys want to get this document, just let me know in the comments. Like, Joe, give me your document. I want to learn. I want all this stuff. But now it's time for what you guys came here for. It's the reason why you guys clicked on the video. You guys want to learn about ChatGPT, the technology part. This is a part of the fat explanation. But before I jump on that, let me see some of these comments right here so I don't lose anything. Let's see. Someone said, cool name. All right, I like that. Definitely need a link. I got you. I'll send you the link right here. No sound. I'm sorry. I hope my sound works now. Okay. All right. Someone says, good now. Okay, cool. I'm just catching up with the comments, you guys. It's good again. Yeah, I know. I was like, I got an Apple computer. I am not an Apple guy. This is my first Apple computer. I'm still getting it all set up because my other computer crashed. And my wife got what she wants. My wife wanted me to have Apple. And so I gave in. I tapped out, but she had to buy the computer for me. So that was our deal. All right. This person says, I don't plan as much as I should, but I'm a natural planner. Okay. I got you. I got you. You know what? I coach this. I teach this. And sometimes I find myself just doing things, right? And I have to stop myself and be like, whoa, what am I doing? Because I have to work out daily. I have to do these different things, and my schedule with my kids being out of school, everything is just upside down for me right now. So I have to plan my day the day before. So, and sometimes that's meal prep, right? Sometimes I got to get everyone's food because I'm the house cook. I got to get all the food ready and everyone prepped. So my morning, I can rule my morning, right? I can meditate. I can go for a swim. I can go for a run. I can do whatever I want before my family wakes up. But it comes with planning, right? So we all fall off track, but as long as you recognize it and get back on track, you're good. Someone said, I want the documents. Okay, I got you. All right. So no problem right there. Return it, Joe. Yep. And it says you'll take the link. Of course, I got you. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the technology. Let's jump into ChatGPT. How many of you guys have been using ChatGPT? This is the tool, I will remind you, that is going to make you the next millionaire or the first millionaire in your family. I can say that with full confidence. I can't promise you because I don't know your work ethic. Maybe you have no work ethic, and I don't want to make any promises. But I can say it has the potential to do it if you work hard. Okay. So let me ask you guys, Who can do that? I made a quick little example for you guys, if you will. All right. So like right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna highlight this for you guys. I want you guys to pay attention to this right here. I'm gonna highlight this, and let's pretend that you have a pet sitting business, right? You are launching your business. And if you're in business right now and you have not created your business plan, your operating plan, your marketing plan, then I want you to take your hand and I want you to just one good time, just what are you doing? What are you doing? You got to get the plan out before you start taking action. I mean, it's essential. I don't care if you think your business is an Etsy store or a Pinterest influencer. You should still have a plan in place. I'm going to show you why. This is going to bring you a lot of money before you even start your business. This is how you're going to make money now versus waiting for money to come to you when sales and your audience starts to grow, right? You're doing unclaimed funds. Quit chasing and making cold calls and freaking do the things that's going to make you money now versus waiting till later, okay? So right here, you are going to be you have a pet sitting gig, right? And you want to create a business plan. So we're going to go over to ChatGPT right here. And the first thing you guys are going to do, and again, I'm going to give you guys the sky high view. I don't think we got a lot of time today for me to really get deep into ChatGPT, but that's why I put this all in my course so you guys can learn AI and how AI can take you guys to the next level, okay? But I'm going to keep making videos too. So if you guys just want to watch my free videos, well, cool. The videos are free. You're welcome. All right, so here we go. Let me see. You are my business coach and mentor, right? Ask me questions about my pet sitting, my pet sitting business so I can build my pet, my business plan. Okay, that's all you're gonna do. Okay, you want to be coached. I put pan instead of plan. Okay, so right here, ChatGPT is going to tell you exactly like what things you need to learn, what you need to answer. Okay, this is really, really, really important. So it's building all this stuff out, but I want to show you guys what people do wrong. This right here is awesome because, like, again, it's going to help you really kind of think things through that you probably won't think through, right? This is what people do. This is the wrong thing. Please do not do this. All right, do not do this. Build me a business plan for a pet sitting business. All right. Now I want you guys to check this out. I see this all the time. Just because you use ChatGPT doesn't mean you know how to use it right. It's like you give someone a really complex tool and they're like, okay, cool. I have an idea. And they start doing stuff, random stuff. You're not going to build a solid house, solid foundation. This is like the worst thing. I mean, this is laughable. If you turn this in to a lender, you turn this into an investor, you use this for your grant writing, you will be laughed off. They will, like, when you walk out the door, they're going to laugh at you. Okay. So right here, so what ChatGPT did was it's like, okay, I'm going to do my best. Well, look at this executive summary right here. Let's go ahead and copy this. Go ahead and copy the executive summary. Whoops. Nope. I don't want to look it up. Let me go ahead and copy this. I'm going to show you guys how to make money and how people don't make money because they don't know what the heck they're doing. Let's go down here. Let's get a fresh, clean sheet of paper. Okay. And I'm going to paste this. Okay. Can you guys read that? Can you guys see it? I hope my screen is big enough. I'll read it out to you if you cannot. It says executive summary. This is the total executive summary for the business. They use a fictitious business name, Positive. That's pretty, I guess, clever. Positive Care is dedicated pet sitting service designed to offer the utmost care, compassion towards pets when their owners can't be around. Located in Austin, Texas, whatever. And it says the providers array of services, daily visits, overnight stays, blah, blah, blah. Mission is to offer stress-free, high-quality, affordable pet care. Okay, now that's nice, right? I guess that's a start, but that's not the goal. That's not the goal. So when I go back up here, obviously, when you answer these questions, you can copy this on a Word doc and you can answer this. And this is going to help you refine your answers until you get what you want. But I'm going to show you guys just a quick down and dirty. Okay. All right. Now this is what I'm going to do. Revise my executive summary and share that I am a veteran-owned, veteran woman and minority, right? I'm just gonna put, no, we're gonna put that. Put service disabled. That's just because, you know what? I'm thinking of my wife when I'm writing this. Service disabled. They're like, why do you put woman? Yeah, because my wife's a woman. Disabled and woman-owned business. I help economically disadvantaged people in my community here in San Diego, California. I have passion for helping people get back to work. My audience is in the age range of 30 to 65, and they are single parent family homes. Okay, now excuse me if my typing doesn't make any sense to you. It's going to make all the sense in the world to ChatGPT. So now I'm going to put this in here, and I'm gonna paste it, right? So I told it to revise the executive summary. I typed in a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more information on the fly. You guys saw it took me like what, 20 seconds to type it up. Might be some grammatical errors, but I don't care because now I'm going to feed it to the system. So now the system's going to think about it. It is like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to figure out how I can make this even better. And so now what it is, you saw that one little paragraph that it created. So now ChatGPT has created 3 paragraphs. So they expanded on what it is. And what they said was, based in San Diego, California, Positive Care is a dedicated pet sitting service rooted in compassion for pets and a commitment to support our community. As a proud service-disabled veteran and woman-owned business, we strive to make a difference in our society by offering affordable, reliable pet care services to economically disadvantaged single-parent families. Our services range from daily visits to overnight stays and extended pet care. Our target clientele falls between a range of 30 to 65 who are balancing the demands of single parenthood and work commitments. See, what it's doing right now, ChatGPT is now telling your story. See, when you create a business plan or a grant request, the goal is to tell them your story. And if you can tell your story, people can connect with you. And you might have to make a couple revisions. Like, ChatGPT might spit out a couple things that may not be accurate, or maybe it might be a little too much fluff. That's totally fine. What you want to do is you want to continue telling your story. I want you guys to type in the number 1 if I'm making sense. I don't want to go too fast, and I know my time is short here. So I want to make sure I'm making sense to you guys, and this is resonating with you. Because if you put together a fire business plan, and then you take that plan and you go sit with that lender at the bank to get yourself some funds, right? Like a line of credit, whatever you need, or you go sit in front and you deliver this to a branch manager to give you sponsorship for your business, or maybe, just maybe, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but you send an email to all the major corporations out there who give grants like GoPro, Google. I got $100,000 from Google last year, and I keep saying it in all my videos because you guys got to understand, if you know who gives money, like the Golden State Warriors in my community, they give money to the community, people who help the community. The basketball team, Golden State Warriors, has a foundation that would give me money to take care of the community where the Golden State Warriors play. Did you guys know that? Probably didn't know that. But if I send them letters and emails, I'm just on autopilot sending all this way. I'm sending this to congressmen and assembly of people and my governor. I'm sending these letters there. Somebody is bound to reply. Someone is bound to reply. And you guys can see right here, it just talks about how amazing it is. And it says at the end, the last paragraph says, Positive Care is more than just a pet sitting service. We are a community partner dedicated to empowering our clients and fostering a positive impact in San Diego. We understand pets are family and we treat them as such, providing the same love and care they would receive from their owners. We're proud to serve our community, putting our experience and passion and dedication for work to the betterment of both pets and their owners. Now let's go back. This was the beginning. This was the first one, you guys. Do you guys remember, if you've been watching this video? This was the first one. It said, Positive Care is dedicated pet settings designed to offer the utmost care and compassion to pets, when the owners can't be around. Located in Texas, Positive Care provides an array of services and blah, 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 right? This is what the original one was. But you guys just saw what I did, right? I took 20 seconds to kind of think a little bit more deep into who I am. Well, my wife, right? Who she is and what she's about and who she's passionate about helping. And you guys saw what AI just did. So just imagine if you did that for every section of your business plan. Just imagine if you took that information right there and you put that into your grant request. I mean, this is what I help the people when I coach people. When they come in my program, I tell them, what is your story? Who are you? And when we can do that and we can craft it, and of course, you might take a couple stabs at it and you might refine it a few times over and over and over again. ChatGPT will take you from being just a basic vanilla business, and it's going to make you sound like you are a freaking community hero. It's going to make it sound like, man, why wouldn't you give this person some money? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you guys, and I know my time is up today, and there's so much I want to dive, because guys, this is just scraping the top right there. This is just scraping the top. But you guys, I'm always here. If you guys want to learn more, you want to reach out to me, you guys got my links. You guys can book calls with me if you guys want to talk about ChatGPT or whatever, or how it ties into your business. Because you're like, well, Joe, I sell fruit stands. How does this even tie? Look, it doesn't matter. If you're in business, you can make this happen, and you can scale your business, and you can start making money now. I go get grants before I even start running my business. Why would I run my business with zero cash flow? Why would I run a business with no funds, no funding? It makes zero sense to me. And that's why I get so fired up when I tell people all the time, look, if you're going to start a business, start it the right way, or else you're going to become one of that statistic of the 2/3 of businesses that fail before they even take flight. You can have the best business model, like you can help so many lives, change lives, and you can fail before you get started. You'll get swallowed up by the big boys, or no one's going to know about you because you ran out of money before you even got a chance to take off. And I don't want that to see that happen to you. So anyways, guys, I hope this helped. I see some of you guys, you guys said you want the documents. So thank you. I will respond. I got to hop on my coaching call. I got my folks on my team who, they want to get coached today. So I got to go ahead and take care of those folks. But I will catch up with you guys. We'll catch up. We'll talk more about ChatGPT. And again, if there's anything else you guys want to learn, just let me know. All right, leave it in the comments and I'll get with you guys. Till next time, y'all, I got to go. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Be safe, please. Don't give up. All right, stay in the front.